All right, welcome back, everyone. Back live at the Hidden Spot in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, watching the 580 and lower Fargo tournament. We got a good one here. Steve Legg and Joey Bettis. Another B-side match. Not sure how these two guys ended up on the B-side, but tough tournament. Make sure you guys are clicking that share button lots for me. We'll be here all night. It's most likely going to be a fairly late one. They're going to bring back everybody who's in the money tomorrow. $1,300 first prize. It's a juicy one. If you guys are in the area, you can come check it out live here as well. The Hidden Spot, Northeast Calgary, just off 32nd Avenue and Barlow Trail. This place is bumping tonight, pretty packed, pretty full house. Good food, good drinks, good people. Goes a long way if when you do come in, check it out. Make sure you heard about them on Q Sports Live if it's your first time being here. Steve with a great break in the first rack. He's got a real nice look to put the first game on the board here. A little bump on the 15. Good angle on the 1 to get a little closer to the 7 next. 8 goes in the bottom left. Flip the first card on your side of the scoreboard. So I've just been informed from our fantastic tournament director, Mark Mapatak, that this is actually the last match of the night. I was just assuming it would be a really long night. These tournaments usually run super late on the Saturdays. But this is the last match of the night, guys. So make sure you're clicking that share button lots for us. One more match to go. And it's a good one. Steve started it off with a bang, break and run. He's telling Joey he's here to play. So Joey to break, trailing 1-0, race to 5. Alternate breaks here. Look at this spread. Wow, did those open up nice. Oh, wide open spaces. Try to tie this one. Johnny, I'm not sure if there's karaoke tonight. I haven't heard. All I heard was Mark's bringing back the final 16 tomorrow, everybody who's in the money. So this is the last match. This is a money round. Winners in the money. Losers getting nothing but a pat on the back and a thanks for coming out. Definite stripes table from Joey here. Looks like he's overran this cue ball a bit. But he should be okay. He can shoot the 15 in the side, then the 11. He'll work his way up table. Could be a touch straight on this ball, and going forward isn't an option with the 3 there, so he needs to draw back. Needs to be on the 9 here. And getting shape on the next ball is no walk in the park. Needs to hit this good. Yeah, that's extremely mishit. I'm sure he thought he was going into the 5 ball there. Instead, he flicked the 7 and put himself in jail. What he needs to do is look to see if he can cut this 10 ball, which is what he looked at, and he thinks he can see enough. Yeah, karaoke and pool is a really bad mixture, Barbara. That's for sure. What a great shot from Joey there. Not out of the woods yet. I think he needs to bank this ball. Long bank where he's standing there. Back cut, super back cut into the bottom right would be real tough. This place is gonna start rocking now. Saturday night, got the jukebox going. So, and Joey's still looking at back cutting this ball, but I really think the bank into the top left is probably the shot, which now he's looking at the bank into the top left. And the bottom spin that you put on this straightens out that ball a little more, makes the bank a little easier. Expect him to get close. Oh, he played it with follow. He played it with follow, which made getting on the 8 really tough and made the bank actually quite a bit tougher too. He did look at the cut by the 5. Good chance for Steve to take real control here. 2-0 and a race to 5 is a big lead. Open with the 4 and try to get a better angle on the 6 where he can break the 5 if he needs to break the 5. Just 2 straight on the 6 right now. That's a good shot to get on the 7. He can break the 5 off the 7. Or, like I said, he could use the 6 to break the 5. I tend to like using the 6 because I don't want to rub that stripe in the way of the 6. I do not own the rights to the music, Kevin says. If only that worked. That trick actually does not work. There's nobody out there looking at your stream to see if you have that posted up there. It's just like a YouTube and Facebook algorithms that pick up the music in the background and mute your audio. But if I talk enough, then they won't mute it. Oh no, what's he done here? He's calling safety now. I think you can kick 2 rails towards the 3 if you can't kick 1 rail and hit the 5 or the deuce here. And I've been great, Kevin. How have you been? Had a nice little time off there in between tournaments. Yeah, I think he had to go 2 rails towards the 3 ball there. A little unlucky when he broke out that ball that he ended up where he did. Ball in hand for Joey to tie it. Slow rolls that in nicely. This will be 1-1. One of our great sponsors here, advertising this weekend with Q Sports Live, Mitch Map Attack with Shaganappy GM. You guys are looking for a new or a used vehicle, give them a call, shoot them an email there. Make sure you tell them Q Sports Live sent you. Steve to break tied at 1 here. He likes to crush it down the middle. He's been hitting this break good. Oh, that one he mishit a little bit. And he didn't get the best spread, did not make a ball. Kevin, great spending time with the daughter. Yeah, that's nothing better, you know, spending time with the kids. I've been spending lots of time with my boy lately with the couple of weeks off in between tournaments. Let's see what Joey can do here. These balls, they don't really lay that bad because I think the 1 goes where the 5 does if he needs to shoot low ball. But I tend to like stripes here. He could actually open with this combo. That would be a smart shot, the 12-5, and that way he could shoot the 6 in the top right next. Changed his mind though. He's shooting 7, trying to break the 3, but he broke it in instead of out. Now he's just created another problem. 6 ball still in not a favorable position over there. Really only goes in the top right or bank in the side once you clear those balls out of the way. Brackets are indeed on challenge there, James. Can find it under, if you search on challenge, hidden spot 580 and lower, you'll find the brackets on there. Well, Joey's crashing into balls again. And now he's put that 15 in a spot where when he breaks the 3, if he can break the 3, can get stuck over there pretty easy. Does this 1 go in the side, and can he nudge the 6 or get on the 6 here? This would be ideal. Looks like he's just going to float below it. No, but he missed the pot. Not a bad time to miss, though, as far as times to miss go. Not sure what Joey has for options on this table, but it's got to be a safety early somewhere where you try to make the 5 and get that out of your way. Sorry, Steve has here. Time sure does fly, Kevin. I know all about that, bud. My boy turns 7 March 1st. And that time surely has flown by. Good shot from Steve there. Actually did 2 great things there where he made the 5. He opened his balls up as well. So he's got the advantage now. And he actually put the 8 in a bad spot there for Joey. If Joey does somehow work out these solids, he's got to do something special with the 8 as well. So a real smart shot from Steve there. I like what he did. So Joey's going to use this 4. He's hoping to break the 3 and the 8 maybe in the same shot. See what kind of angle he's got. Looks like too much angle to go into the 11. So really he could only break the 8 there, but he probably doesn't even want to do that yet. You got to make sure you can get that 3 out before you move the 8. Thanks, Kevin. Happy early birthday to your daughter as well. That's not terrible what he did there. He kind of moved the 3 a little bit. It's now in a better spot for him where it would bank in the side. He's got his 6 in a better spot. He sort of opened up the 8 a bit here. That's not bad. It's not bad. He's putting it on Steve to try to find a shot, which is shoot this 9 ball. See from the other angle. He's going to shoot this 9 and go into the 11-15, I believe. That's why he looked at the 8 right there. He's going into this 11-15 now. Let's see what happens. Oh, that 4 stop just in time. He's looking good here. Joey went over to see if the 8 goes. He's curious. But we're not there yet. We're not there yet. If the 8 doesn't go in the bottom left, he should look in the top left because he might be able to save that 13 ball, which is near the bottom left corner, to shape the 8 in the top left by the 3. Possible it goes in there. Oh, he had to pot that ball first. Although leaving Joey straight in on this ball makes it real tough for him to do anything after he makes this 4. He's not happy looking at it. I don't blame him. He might need to try to find a little containing safe or something here. There's not much he can do, actually, as far as safe. So might just need to draw back and take the thin cut on the 3 or the bank on the 3. Had to make that ball first. But look at this. He's bumped the 15 into a problem spot for Steve. It's okay, though. He has some balls where he can work on that. Certainly the 13 ball could go into the 8, break that out, but I wouldn't really want to take that path. Not a lot of good things that can happen. So I would more be trying to do it from maybe the ball on the right side rail. I think it's the 12. Or just bank it. It's not that bad if you could shape the bank side. He liked going into it, but not a lot of good things could happen there, and that's the worst thing that could happen. Bumped the 6 over the side. Gave him ball in hand here. We'll see which way Joey goes about this, but I think leaving the 6 for the out ball is probably easiest. So I might shoot the 4, then the 3. And he might shoot the 3, then the 4. He might even shoot the 3, then the 6. I mean, you could literally shoot any ball here. It's just kind of preference which ball you want to use to get on the 8. Martin liked the 3-6-4. I personally don't mind it this way. Although I definitely don't like shooting the 6 first and leaving that much angle. Oh, now he needs to play a really good controlled shot here. Slow spin this. He undercut it though. He's got second prize covering that ball, but it's not going to do him any good. Steve's got lots of safeties here, and I think a good shot might be to roll into this 15, the ball near the 8. That way you solve that problem. You can put the 15 near the bottom left corner, and you can get cover on that 3 ball where he doesn't even have a kick shot. He can kick at this ball, but what can he do with it? Not a lot you can do with this ball. So probably... Yeah, I don't know if I would have just potted that ball. Maybe you just roll the 8 onto the 15. Might have been the best shot he could play if he was going to just give up ball in hand. So if you're Steve and you're really not sure about playing the breakout here, then you just put the cue ball right behind that ball, the 11, and you just push the 3, separate it, and freeze him. And that's what he's going to do here. And I like this. This is the highest percentage. Yeah, he wanted to break it out a little more, and that's why he's not happy about it. It's still not bad, though. He might need to do it again. (3-6-4). No, he played the he played the 4-6-3. So you were close, just opposite, guys. But I think you were maybe right leaving the 4 to get on the 8. He did get a rail that time, just barely too, Barbara. See if he does it again. See if he does it again, or if he just tries to break it out. Bank it with a 2-way is probably not a smart shot because you don't want to leave Joey a bank. Actually, I don't mind one more safety here, and I wouldn't usually recommend this, but I think you got to just be sure here. It's like to get into the money. Still, just a little more separation would have been preferred. Yeah, Joey's just going to leave it tied up. And that's the problem when you play that safe, is you got to leave him on an angle where he can't tie it up again. But let's see what he does this time. I don't know if you can risk playing that shot again now that you know Joey's just going to keep pushing it on there. So he's maybe got to take the chance to break this out. And if he doesn't get the breakout, then he can play another safety. If he does it again, he needs to leave him on the angle where Joey can't just push that ball back on top of it, because what ends up happening is the 3 just gets pushing closer and closer to the top left corner. Eventually, Joey will get a kick at it where he could possibly make it in that top left. So you don't want to keep pushing that down the rail too far. Chef thinks all pool should use the 3-foul rule. All pool games. I tend to agree. I mean, this does happen a lot in 8-ball, these games, and they tend to drag on a little longer than necessary, but both players are playing smart here. Neither one of them wants to cough it up, like I said, to get in the money this match. And yeah, if the 3-foul was used in APA, yeah, you'd be out of there in 5 minutes, that's right. He's going to go for the bank now. Bank with a 2-way cue ball here. That's exactly what he does. And is he parking this on top of the 8? Not quite. So like I referred to before, he's left Joey a free shot at this bank. Let's see what it looks like from over here. Looks pretty makeable to me. He's got to hit it hard, though. Or does he? He needs to hit it slow and right in the heart of the pocket. Shows what I know. This 8-ball for a 2-1 lead. He had a huge pocket there. Made the most of it. Another great sponsor here at Q Sports Live, Jacoby Custom Cues. Go check them out online, jacobicustomcues.com. All kinds of cool stuff on there, such as their People's Choice Cue of the Year award winners. And the home of the Jacoby Black, guys. If you've never hit balls with this, come find me at a tournament. You can hit some with mine, see if you like it. Guarantee you'll like it. So hopefully you got a few bucks to spare. You're going to want to buy one. Dry break here from Joey. But it's messy. And Warren, that's kind of what I thought he was going to do, was just bank the 11 out and leave the cue ball on top of the 3. Don't try to make the 11 bank. Just leave them frozen up on the 3. Tony, I'm not sure what your Fargo rating is. You can search it, fargorate.com, or they have an app. You can search it in the App Store, Fargo Rate app. You search your name in there, see if you have a Fargo rating. Some players don't, so you might have a beginner rating. That was fun to watch the little safes there, yeah, and it was kind of funny how that unfolded. Joey played it pretty smart to just make his opponent's balls until Steve ran out of options. It's interesting to watch those little games here. Joey tried to break the 1, and he ended up frozen behind this 11. Let's take a better look at what he's looking at. Yeah, pretty much frozen right on it. He's got to kick into one of these balls. It'd probably be the 1 ball. He's calling the 1 ball. Tough shot. He's tied up the 9, though. That's a good shot. Nothing wrong with that shot. Like I mentioned before, these guys playing to get in the money. It's going to be a tight match here. Neither one of these guys is going to try to just sell it out. Not a bad shot from Steve there. He's still got some problems, so he might look at playing safe here off the right side of the 14. Martin likes the PTZ view. I do like the PTZ view as well. It's kind of a better view in my opinion, but it's nice to have two views where we can see a little more of what's going on with the mess down here. But he is going to play this little chip safe. This is delicate, but yeah, he can get it tight. That's a good shot. Now Joey's going to go 1 or 2 rails here. Probably just 1 with siding and maybe go into the 2 ball. As long as he keeps that 9 ball contained. Oh, he's giving up ball in hand to push the 14 up table. I don't know about that shot. He's kind of just putting it on Steve to see what he can do here. Oftentimes, your opponent will find a way out from here or find a good shot to put you in jail. That's not a terrible shot from Joey. He definitely has major control of this table. Let's see what Steve can find here. This one could take a little while to figure out. Looks like he's just making the 4, trying to roll down. Leave cover on the 6, which it looks like Joey might be able to see a bit of this 6, but I don't know if he can see enough to make it. Because now he's looking at the 5. There's no bank there. It's 6 is in the way. There's no cut on the 5 unless you wanted to cut it to that bottom left as we're looking at it. That's pretty thin. You're letting that cue ball fly. Score on table 1 is 1-1. There you go, Albert. Oh, what a shot from Joey there. He says 580 and under, maybe for now. Joey's a good player. He knows the game well. He pots well. Albert's curious about his buddy jumping Willie over there. Another good shot from Joey there. He's coming with it. It's a money round. He wants in the money. I know both these guys have fought pretty hard today just to get to where they are now. It hasn't been easy. Lots of right spin into the 8 ball. That's a good shot. Now he can use the... I guess he has no shot from here. I thought it was the 2. It's the 10 on that bottom rail. So he's got to bank this in the side, but this is like super, super amounts of right spin. And a pretty thin shot. And then you're probably just going to crash into the 10, 15 and not get a shot on the 8, but it's certainly a chance you have to take. Definitely no good safe here. Your opponent just has too many balls and too many balls over a hole. It was going to be real close without that extra kiss. And he'd avoided the traffic a little. He might have had shape on the 8 as well. It was a little bit unlucky he got that extra kiss. Steve won't mind. He can shoot this 11, and then I think it's the 12 ball next, closest to it. He'll shoot that next in the same pocket. No, he'll go into it. Let's see what he's looking at. Does he have a shot down here on the 14? He doesn't look very happy, so I'm going to assume it's either not laying that well or he got a little lucky to end up there where he does have a shot. Yeah, he had plenty of it. Plenty of it. Needs to get out here, tie it 2-2. You don't want to be going down 3-1 in these short races. What's up, my brother from another mother there, Benny Francisco. That is not an extra Facebook account that I have. And an alias. It is indeed my brother from another mother. Well, he's made a big mistake there, and he's left Joey a chance to get a 3-1 lead. Cuts it in nicely. He'll deposit this 8. Take a 2-game lead here. Almost said tie it. 3-1, Joey Bettis, race to 5. This is a money round, guys. Loser of this is out of here. Winner gets to play tomorrow in the final 16. Go check out the Mike Burton home team on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Give them a follow, a like, and a subscribe. Tell them you heard about them on Q Sports Live. Steve breaks, trailing 3-1 and scratches. And this is BCA rules. You get ball in hand anywhere on the table off the break. So great chance for Joey to get himself on the hill here. Chef likes the pool quote in the corner. It's a great little idea from Stephen Grant there. These little who said it's and the little tidbits of information, and I love it. I love it. Just adds a little extra. Extremely surprised he would play that combo first. That seemed like, I feel like maybe that ball just went without playing the combo. A little bit of a strange shot there from Joey, but it worked out. And a great shot there. Wasn't easy to avoid the scratch there. He had to hit that pretty delicate. Floats that in nice. Needs a rub here. Looks like he's got it. Looks like he's got it. Let's see what he's looking at from the side view. Looks good here. Rolls this, used the 3 to stop the cue ball, but now he's shooting over the 3. This is going to make life a little more difficult, but the angle is natural to just float down here. All he's got to do is pot this ball. Oh, he wanted to go further because now he needs to zing this cue ball around to get a little rub on the 7 and still get out for the 8. Oh, I like what he did there. He took what he could get. Played the little double kiss rub on the 7. Now he's got the 8 in the side to go up 4-1. A very nice little out there from Joey. He's going to be breaking to win the match here. Another one of our great, great sponsors here at Q Sports Live. I love this guy, Nick's Q Innovation. Got his phone number up there, but you can check him out on Facebook as well. You guys are looking for a new tip, maybe a new wrap, an extension. He's got all kinds of pool equipment, gloves, tip, tips, chalk, etc. Oh, look at the break from Joey. Look at the break on this guy. That's the second one he hit really good like that, and the ball's just instantly spread wide open. Great chance for him to close this one out. He's going to open with the 5 ball. It's a little bit thin. Don't think he could quite see the 6. So he has to shoot the 5 first. Uh-oh. 2 rails, scratches in the side. Could be a big swing there. I mean, the match could have been over, but now Steve's still in, and he might be breaking next if he can get out here. Get this to 4-3 and start applying some pressure to Joey. Joey will be feeling like he missed an opportunity to close it out. Gordon, I am not going to BCA in Vegas this year. Busy, busy, busy with lots of other tournaments, and that's an expensive one for me to just go and play singles. Unfortunately, I can't play teams. They don't allow anyone over 720. And teams is like the most fun thing about Vegas, so it's not much fun just going and playing singles. But I would still do it if I wasn't busy doing other stuff. All right, Steve's looking good here. Just roll this ball in. Stun it. Play the 8 in the top left. Indeed. Thought he might roll it or stun follow it a little, but he's good here. Oh, no. Oh, he's taking it for granted, and he's missed it. He has left Joey a little bit tough here, but it's a free chance. I think he needs to play the 11 in the side with a little bit of draw just to avoid the scratch in the top left. Plays it with middle ball, and this is dangerous. Cue ball was tracking, but he played it sort of as a 2-way. He knew the 8 didn't go on this bottom right. So Steve's got to come with a big one here and back cut this in the bottom left. Huge shot here. Oh, and he over-thinned it. It never moved. It's a ball in hand for Joey to try to close this one out. Tough to tell if he could just make the 15. It looks like from the side view he can't, so he'll need to break those balls out or just play it safe. He's maybe thinking he can spin it and cheat the pocket a little here, which he couldn't. I feel like that was a risk he didn't need to take. He could have just broke those balls out. Steve just got to find a shot here. I mean, I don't know what it is. Maybe a bank side, which is really tough from that angle. A kick in the side, maybe. There's no bank corner. Doesn't go by the 9. He's gonna try to cut this into the 11 and follow it in. That was a really tough shot. Really tough shot. And this time I think we'll see Joey close it out. That 8's gonna haunt him, yeah. Sorry, guys, just had a quick question about a cue there. Inquiring about buying a cue. Somebody wants to buy a Jacoby. This 8 ball to end it. And this is the last match of the night, guys, if you didn't hear previous. That is it. 5-1 Joey Bettis. Nice shooting from him there. And another quick couple of ads here before we shut her down for the night. So thanks everyone for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow, noon Mountain Time. You guys will be listening to Grant and Ryan tomorrow. I have the day off tomorrow. So thanks for hanging out with me all day today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the pool, and I hope you guys enjoy the final 16 tomorrow. Should be a good one. Make sure you thank all our great sponsors here as well. I know I didn't get through all of them during that match. We only had 6 games, so I'll run through a couple more before we shut her down and restart her. And I'll see you guys all maybe late tomorrow night. If this tournament runs late, I might come do some commentary for the finals or semifinals, stuff like that. We'll see how it goes. So good night all.